thus far. I got $100 bill, man, you can keep your pills, man. It's all going to pot. It's all going to pot. Whether we like it or not, best I can tell, the world's gone to hell, and we're sure gonna miss it a lot. All the whiskey in Lynchburg, Tennessee, just couldn't fill the spot. I got $100 bill, man, you can keep your pills, man. It's all going to pot. I got $100 bill, man, you can keep your pills, man. It's all going to pot.
Oops. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Peace, News, and Views here on the NOK Network. We are, I'm having a great night. We are patients advocating cannabis evolution here on the NOK Network, and I'm tongue-tied apparently, and I'm having a day. My dog is freaking out. It's a day, and I am Kim Cooper with my awesome joint host, Siir SteveO in the house. We're on the wrong side, and everything is just backwards.
I know. Here, flip. There we go. Excellent. All right, restart. Welcome to the show, everybody. This is a great episode. You see it like it is. We just go for it, and we go with it. On the fly. That's the way it goes. But welcome, everybody. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. I do know that NOK has some new shows or some specials coming up. Back to the Beginning is going to be broadcast soon. So why don't you tell us about that, Kim? You're the one who brought that to us.
Yeah, absolutely. We recorded the Back to the Beginning, Ozzy Osbourne's final concert that he did just a little over 2 weeks ago. And of course, as we all know, he passed away today. So he rested Ozzy Osbourne, the father of metal. He invented metal. He spawned generations of metalheads out there and advanced the music industry by leaps and bounds in directions that nobody ever thought of before he came along. Yeah. He was a huge influence on the music industry. And it's very sad that he passed away. I was very happy to be able to record and watch his final broadcast. It was 10 hours long. I watched it from beginning to end, and I did stream it here in StreamYard as a recording. I didn't stream it live or anything like that because it was under paid per use, pay-per-view. So now that he has passed, that all goes into syndication, and there's many versions of it that have already been released on the internet with segments and that. So I've done my little bit of magic in the edit studio, and I've created a compilation of just the music. So I've cut it down to just under 6 hours.
Oh, wow.
And it's all music. So it's just band after band after band, and all of the sort of stuff in between and that, and the tributes and that happened. I've cut that all away and got it down to the bare bones of just the music. We are going to be airing that on Rumble, on NOK Network Rumble page only, because of issues with YouTube and Facebook and copyright and that kind of thing. So it's Rumble only tomorrow, and it is starting at 10 a.m. Eastern time. It does run for 6 hours, so it will conclude around 4 o'clock tomorrow. And that will be available on NOK Network's Rumble channel at 10 a.m.
Awesome. And then it'll be there for replays as well for people to go in. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So that's our tribute to the life and times of Ozzy Osbourne. It was an amazing concert with amazing artists from around the globe, from every genre of music, that paid tribute to Ozzy at that concert. There were some very heartfelt moments during the concert. It was a touching tribute that I think the world needs to see, to show the impact that this man had on the music industry and lives in general of, millions of people around the world.
Yeah, absolutely. He did, ever since I was young, as long as I can remember. And, Ozzy definitely was the reason that I enjoyed heavy metal, especially when I was younger. And like you said, he was the godfather of it all. Him and Tony Iommi set the sound and set the stage for bands like Led Zeppelin and other bands as well to follow with.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It was a milestone in the music industry that he created, and it will live on and rock forever, right? So I mean, Ozzy, like absolutely. Everybody give him the devil's horns, and we love the man, and he will live on in our hearts and on our music players.
Absolutely. And I really appreciate you bringing this to us and to the audience. And, I was very happy to be able to watch it live that day in the backstage.
Yeah.
And I felt very special. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
So,
I invited a whole bunch of people that I knew to, join that because I wasn't broadcasting it. It was a record-only studio. But I sent a whole bunch of people the link, and it's like, okay, and anybody wants to watch Ozzy, you can just sort of sit backstage and watch it while I record.
yeah.
So we had a whole bunch of people sort of partying in the lobby and watching the final show. So it was very cool.
Yeah, some people just, are so well respected and, just, admired. And tonight's guest is no different. In the Canada community, he is definitely well-renowned, well-known, and I think that it's time to bring him in. What do you think?
Absolutely. The man that is literally famous in his own right. That doesn't want anything to do with fame, but he got it anyway. He's a great individual and my friend. Please bring him in, SteveO.
Joining us on Peace, News, and Views tonight is Jean-Marc the Sublimator Warrior. Please join me in welcoming him to the show. Welcome, brother.
What up, guys? How you guys doing?
It's great to see you again.
Yes, I'm happy to be here again this year with you guys.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure chatting with you. Sub, you are, and it's true what I said, I mean, you and I have had many conversations over the years where, you've said explicitly, you don't want anything to do with fame. I'm not here for the fame. I don't give a shit about that, and you don't, but you got it anyway, man, because everybody knows and loves Sub. Come on now.
Well, I think in this community, you got to be authentic and you got to live up to your words. That's the two main things that I think are the most important. Yeah. And if you apply this consistently, everything should be fine. I had my IG account for 10 years.
Yeah.
Since 2015, and I lost it last week for a couple of days because one goof, whatever, the day after your event, the morning after, around noon, I was reported for gun and explosive.
Oh, no.
So automatically Meta shuts your account down. No question asked. So I appealed and I got it back 3 days after, and it's all good. It's just,
to go through that though, like that's crazy, right?
Yeah, I thought I lost my account. Like you said, all this hard work, all this, I wouldn't call that a sacrifice, but all this sharing and giving to the people in need. I got me some haters, but you know what? That won't stop me because it's just I'm doing the right thing. So.
When you got haters, that just means you're making a difference.
Tell him, Kim.
Yeah.
That's what that means. You're making a fucking difference, and you're fucking up somebody else's kiddie pool, and they don't like it.
And
because you're making a difference.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm very happy. I had a great time. I got some footage that I was just waiting for a little bit of the footage to get out, but I've got all the footage from start to finish of that run with the shoes there. All of it. I mean, like there was some dirty move in there.
Fucking
I
Skippy.
didn't see everything because I was having people, right? But after, when I look at it, there was a couple of cheer in there.
It's a funny crowd. It is definitely it's a one of a kind crew,
Oh yeah,
man.
I
We got
laughed.
some dirty pool players going on, you know.
Yeah, at a point, he became a full contact game. Oh, and
Mostly
I was
between
right
like
there in
the
front, right?
brothers.
So
The
I got to
brothers
see
and
it.
the father son that were like going against, some of them were father son, some of them
Yeah,
was mother son, some of
yeah.
them were brothers, right? And they'd be racing again, and there was some pushing and some shoving and some swatting going on.
Oh yeah. It was something. It was something. Like I said, I'm gonna release, most of it in slides, but it's fucking hilarious.
We
And
have a
that's
good
what it's
time.
good about it. You can
Yeah,
watch it back and laugh, and
yeah.
then all those people, they can see what they did and what they should have done.
Yeah, exactly.
So the game that Sub is talking about, that was the obstacle course. So what we did is we had some tires, and you had to go serpentine through the tires. But first you come off the start line and you get to a pile of shoes, and there's one of your shoes are in that pile, along with 50,000 other freaking shoes are in this pile. I
There
get
was a lot
everybody's
of
shoes.
contestants.
I ask for everybody's shoes, even people that aren't playing. It's like, give me your shoes, give me your shoes. And I just make this big ass pile of fucking shoes. And in there somewhere is one of your shoes. So you have to race to the shoe pile and you have to find your shoe. And you put your shoe on. And now you have to go serpentine through the tires. And you go and see Sub, and he's going to give you a big ass dab.
Yeah.
And then when he's done giving you your big ass dab, you got to go to the next shoe pile and you got to find your other shoe. And then you put your shoe on, and now you have to go crawl underneath a workhorse, and then race back to home.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And trust me, I do believe there was a lot of shoes because the wind was blowing my way and I could take that wind. So next year, I'm going to go where the wind is and I'm going to go at the right spot.
Oh, to be downwind of the shoes.
All those shoes together with the wind, trust me. Some were pretty humid.
Oh my God, you were so funny.
Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
But
it was fun because that was one of the last game, and everybody did already like a couple of dab, and I was holding them. This year, I was telling them, "You leave when I tell you."
Yeah, you couldn't
And
leave
then I see
because
that guy going like
no
this,
cheating.
and the other girl ripping it. So the girl ripping it, I go, "You go, you say."
You haven't smoked enough.
That was hilarious.
Oh, it was great. It was great. And here you are in your element. So we have these multi-hose dab rigs. The one over there, that's 10 hose now, is it?
Yeah, this one is 10.
Hose. And then the one beside it was the 2 hose. So we had 2 race lanes. So this 2 hose one is the one that we were using for the actual game. So the people had to race up to Sub here, and they were handed a hose each. And he regulated how much. You didn't smoke enough. No. You get your ass back here. You're not done yet. And he made you stay and fucking smoke more.
Yeah. So the last game, that's why people were fucked up. They couldn't remember what to do. Because
they're like, what do I do? Get your shoe. And I'm yelling at them, get your shoe. No, go under the course.
Some of them, they go under before getting their shoe. One of them even running with that thing on his back.
He went under the workhorse and he's like getting up, and he got up and the workhorse got up with him. And he
just ran with it.
With him.
Hey, did he win?
That was really funny, to be honest. And now what I like about it is I get to watch other people laughing at it, right? All those people looking at it.
Yeah.
And Yeah, we gotta make. We gotta. I'm gonna send you those footage, and you gotta
Awesome.
make something with that. The
I
montage.
will.
I don't know a
I
trailer,
will.
whatever. But it's
I will
worth. It's worth
absolutely.
because everybody's gonna laugh. Mainly
Yeah.
people that were doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's what the weekend is all about, right? I started this thing 5 years ago when 2020 everybody was like, right, and it's like, no, we need a weekend to just stop and fucking laugh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know,
I,
and and that's what I designed. I tried to design a weekend where we're just gonna have some fun. Nobody's gonna think about anything. Let's just laugh,
Yeah.
you know. And I think we need that.
Absolutely. To be honest, I had a good time. Like at a point, I was scared of the rain because
Yeah,
I had to leave the day after, and I didn't want
yeah,
my canopy to get wet.
yeah.
But at the end of the day, we talked with Tim, and Tim offered to do it in his tent, and everything like went super well after. And your people dabbed the hell a lot. I I checked what was left, and I was like, yeah, okay. People had a good time.
Yeah, yeah, no, Northerners, yeah, we like to dab, Jean-Marc. We
Oh yeah,
really like to dab up here.
oh yeah. And I had crumbles of mushroom all over my table at the end of the day, and I would just pick them up like this. Why waste this,
There's a
right?
snack, look, there's a snack.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go like this, right? You go like this.
Yeah. It was a hell of a weekend, that's for
Oh
sure.
yeah, it was
We
super.
we have fun.
Yeah, and those burger was amazing. The meat
Yeah,
was like very nice.
yeah,
Yeah, that's that farm fresh beef, right, Kim?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, you can see
Grass-fed beef, yeah,
it was not IGA meat.
no.
Yeah.
Grass-fed meat, it's eating my grass and it lives on the farm next door.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was really nice meat.
yeah.
It was very kind of you.
Yeah, no, not a problem. My pleasure, my pleasure. Introduce a lot of the city folk that come up. It's like, here, hey, would you like to know what real burger tastes like?
And you're not kidding. There's a big difference.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah,
mainly, everybody dabbed all day long, so
yeah. Everybody's hungry at the end of the day.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was a really good time. And then, of course, we had Nico C on Saturday night for the live band entertainment, and then we had Ken Perron on Friday night for the jam night. He was on the guitar. Awesome folks there.
Yeah,
It was overall, it was a great weekend.
yeah. To be honest, this guy playing guitar by himself, the band is very good guitar player.
I saw
Yeah.
a video of that.
That's
Yeah.
Ken Perron. Yeah,
I was a soundman for most of my life, the beginning of my life, the half of my life, and I could see right away all the different type of song. He was shredding the swinger like a
lightning. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
lightning. They call him Crazy Fingers because his fingers go so fast. He's a shredder, right?
I'm surprised he's not playing in a band. Probably he has kids now and a family.
Yeah. No, he's single. Yeah, he's a single guy.
Can hit a band and go on the road like this. He's got the skill.
He did that for many years. He's got a few albums out there. And he did that for many years. He was out in DC as well for several years, and he pursued his music career for several years. And then he came back here to Northern Ontario. He's from Kapuskasing. So he came back to Northern Ontario, and he's a carpenter by trade. He lives in a tiny home now, and he does carpentry, and he plays his guitar for fun.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I think I want to introduce more of that type of music instead of having a DJ in my events.
Yeah.
I have entertainment, and I think that this guy would suit perfectly,
Right.
like when
Yeah.
the hash rosin competition.
Yeah.
While people judge and everything, that would be the exact guy
Yeah.
that would fit perfectly.
Yeah. And he can do anything.
Oh yeah,
He's so versatile.
I hear that.
Yeah, yeah, he can do anything. He was playing every genre of music during
Yeah,
his then he was there. I mean, he can play absolutely anything, right?
yeah.
Just an absolute fucking
Lots of
fantastic guy.
80s hair band
Yeah,
songs too. I like that.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. You mentioned something there, your hash rosin competition. Let's get into that. You have been hosting, and I love the way you set it up. We had you here in I think it was February, and you were just getting ready to launch the hash rosin competition. And and we were talking about how you lined it up sort of like a football chart, and we're going down, we're going down, we're going down, we're going down, and then you get down to the last two people in that. And I thought that was just fantastic the way that you set this up to go with tiers. So now that it has been completed, tell us, how did it go?
Yeah.
To be honest, it went really well. it it was more work and more challenge than we thought it would be, doing 3 rounds. So the format was very simple. We had 10 companies, coming in, sending in samples. We had 100 judges, and that would blindly judge a number. And at the end of the event, we had the entry number on a big poster, and then in the back of that poster is the company and the strain. So we made it like a bingo format. So I had a roller with 10 balls because there was 10 companies, and we were doing the rounds of dabs randomly. So
Nice.
that's it. And then since you have all this poster between each round, everything was tallied. I had people in the office calculating, between each round, so that we have a number between each round on the entry numbers. And then when you got 4 or 5 going on, you already know who's winning. Oh, that one is winning. And at the end, we just flip. It's like the Price is Right kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
We just announce when we're done. We already know who's the winner, who's the 3 first place. So what we did is we took the 5 first company, and then we had the 3 first one had prizes, then the 2 1 was granted to go into the final championship. So we had 2 rounds of 10 companies to have 10 companies in the final, and then there's only the 3 first winners. So we had 3 rounds. One was in February, one was in April, and the other one was in May. No, sorry. One was in December, one was in March, and one was in May.
Right.
So when we spoke on the last event, it was the round 1 was already done.
Right.
And we're ready
You're
to get
gearing up
shown
for the next one. Yeah.
for Valentine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So what people do? They come. They don't get all the sample to pre-select or everything. We've got runners that between each round will bring you a sample when you give them your ballot, your voting sheet, right? So this is why we could tally between each round, right away, instead of having to wait an hour at the end and calculate everything, which we did at first. So each event that went on and on, we did things that we should have done, and we did things that we shouldn't have done. So we got better and better at doing it. That was the second year, by the way. It was the 1.0 where we did 3 events, and this year was the second year. And this year, what I liked about it is we had a lot of sponsorship.
Nice.
From big
That's
companies.
important, man, to get these things off the ground. People have no idea how fucking popular this shit can get.
It is.
To be honest, I think that all the hard work I did all over this year mainly paid back in a way that I got the sponsorship, like that. I never thought that I would have had. Just look at the first prize winner of the final round got a 20-gallon hashtag hash maker, the new one, which
Nice.
is worth $3,000 US.
Whoa.
Right.
Big. That's
So,
a big ticket item, man.
oh
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
and we gave prices all each round. We gave approximately 3K of goods that was given to us, and we all draw it to all the people. So there was like 15 dabrite, right? A dabrite is something we use to calculate the heat of your banger before you hit it.
Yeah.
These things are worth $500 each, so we had something like 20 of those.
Wow.
We had good sponsorship, and this is what helped a lot, that we sold out all events.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really nice because the networking that happened in there.
Yeah.
I see people that hooked up and make another bigger company. I see people hooking up and now growing together.
Right.
Mainly, yeah, it's a competition at the end of the day, but mainly what I like about this is seeing all these faces, all these hash makers, all these people that have great knowledge,
Yeah.
sharing it
Yeah.
freely.
Frenchy Cannoli would be proud,
Oh,
man.
so we talked about him. We made a
Yeah.
tribute to him in one round. We
Nice.
yeah, and that's what it is. So this year we had 30 companies, all over. And this year, what I did special is I said, this has to stop. That legacy LP thing has to stop. I made it open. And guess what? Uh, the first round, the first winner was LP, but the second and third place in the final was Legacy. So
Wow.
right, yeah, right there you see that there's the Legacy is doing good, very, very, very good.
Yeah.
And yeah, the format was the response at the beginning. I said maybe I'll get a couple of haters. Why you get the LP in this? Because we're talking not about LPs or legacy. We're talking about hash rosin here.
Right.
That's the main thing, and I think it's one of the cleanest way to medicate yourself.
Yeah.
It's not affordable to everyone. I do understand that, but for myself, it saved my lungs. This is literally, I stopped smoking flower a while ago, 6 years now, and my life has been better. Trust me. But
Yeah.
it's not for everybody, and yeah, that's the great ash rosin just started. Let's do one, and then we said no, we can't stop it because everybody liked it so much.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
We're offering the meal. The meal is a movie set caterer, right? It's top notch food, and it's all you can eat. And trust me, they need a reset because after 4 or 5 dabs, in order to be able to do more dabs, they need to input a lot of food.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So we
Yep,
have
guys.
a catering, full like jerk chicken, like all this brisket, smoked brisket,
Nice.
Ooh, yeah.
nice food. And
Nice.
we had before, during the day, we had a snack table with all kind of munch, and then
Nice.
after the dinner we had the sweet table.
Nice.
The Costco kind of sweet table.
Yeah. 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 Everybody got to have their junk food, man.
Exactly. So that, yeah, and that way we're ready to go back to that judging and dabbing.
Yep. Yep.
And
Absolutely.
yeah, so what I think is, we're at a point where right now we got company reaching. When is the next one? When is the next one? And we're working on that right now to do a
Nice.
2.0. Yeah.
Nice. So I mean, you combined two things that I've done in my life, and it sounds like that's the way that this is set up. It's kind of part bingo, with the ball rolling, but also the runners going to the tables. That's how you buy your cards at bingo. The runners come, they pick up your winning, you buy more cards. There's runners all over the place, right? So that's the bingo part. But the scoreboard and seeing them change, and then poof, seeing that's horse racing.
Yeah, exactly.
right?
Absolutely.
So it's kind of a bingo horse race kind of a thing
Yeah.
going on,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
And
I
that's
see.
what people like, because at the end, you know, there's a good half an hour before we flip those, and people already know, oh, entry number 3 is first,
Yeah,
entry number 5, and they can just wait for us to flip that, and then sometimes you see jaw drops, meaning that
yeah, yeah,
some
yeah.
people, they always bash that company stuff, but now they ended up voting for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That
yeah, yeah.
that's what I
It's
like.
like,
That's
oh,
what
I
I like
hate that
about.
company. What do you mean I loved it the best? What the fuck?
That's what I'm
That's
telling
the
you.
thing about Anonymous, right? That's what makes
Exactly.
it so good.
Blind.
That's
Everything
right.
done blind.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
format is nice. Next year we might change it. I'm going to tell you right away what we have in mind. Next year, what we're going to do is we're going to have those 10 company. We're going to have the 10 company name, the 10 strains, and you're going to have to decide which jar is this strain in this company.
Oh.
Wow,
Different,
that ought to be
different
fun.
format, right? And
Yeah.
then you're gonna have
Yeah.
to say if it's fire, mids, or mids fire,
Uh, love
right?
it. Yeah.
So, and then the one that has the most, it's not gonna be like, yes, there's not really gonna be a winning company, but there will at the end of the day, the most voted strain will win a prize. But we're gonna change a bit the format, just so just so it's different.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That is so cool. I mean, it's constantly evolving when you put on one of these kind of events, any kind of an event. It's a constant evolution. It's like, okay, what worked, what didn't work, how can we improve it?
Yeah,
Let's throw in this tweak that it'll make it more exciting and more interesting. It's a constant evolution. Putting these things on back to back. Oh yeah, Jesus
that was
Christ.
a full time. These I got sleepless night.
Yeah.
Like, and on top of it, all of our entries are tested.
Yes, and that is
Tested,
so important,
and
right?
that unfortunately made a little bit of friction because we had to disqualify some big names, and it went to a point that it was because of the farmers. The farmers weren't honest with the hash makers, and I think this is all solved now, and people are paying more attention and are testing more before buying from farmers.
Yeah.
And sometimes
Know
even
your
though
grower,
you have
right?
to, yeah, you need to have something in mind. Those farmers sometimes they don't even know because they have a head grower that is in charge of everything, and
Yeah.
sometimes he could have messed up and he's just going to spray and not say nothing about it, right, to keep his job. So it's not really the farmer. Sometimes it could be the people down. From what I've heard, there's a lot of farms
There's a
that
lot of moving parts there for sure.
yeah.
There's a lot of
So
people that have a hand in that grow, especially with the larger ones. You have
yeah,
farmers, you have the growers, you have the head grower, and then you have your people that come in and that are supposed to be doing their job. You don't know
yeah.
what people are doing. The larger your crew, the more access or more chance of
Yeah,
mistakes.
but
Yeah.
actually, we helped some company because we tried to find out why they had pesticide, and some of them, believe it or not, was because of the water they were using. There was too much agriculture and crop around them, and it was
It
going in
bleeds.
the water and then in the well.
Yeah, it
And
bleeds into the walls. Yeah, yeah.
and
It
and, and,
happens.
and you can unless you do tests, you do not know about it. But now this people
Now
they
they know.
fixed the problem and now everything is kosher. So that's what I
Good.
like a little bit about it. Is
But
that
see, they might have gotten mad or upset, and it might have caused a little bit of friction or whatever. But in the long run, they now have information about their product that they didn't have before, and
they
they
were
should be thankful for that. Now, because
Right.
now they can fix it.
exactly, and it
Exactly.
was fixed too. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
So that next year, like I said, it's going to be different.
Yeah,
They're probably just going to be two rounds. We're not going to do three. It's too much. It's a lot of
a
work.
lot.
It's a lot of work because listen, we have we need big venues. We got like 150 people each event
Yeah.
because you got the staff, you got the this and that, and it takes a lot of money, and it takes a lot of volunteers also to, or else I wouldn't be able to pull these things.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
100%.
so
It's a shit
people,
story.
everything you can see on the GHRH 2.0 page or on my page, I've got some footage too. But if because of the smear that's been going with the account lately in IG, I can send you everything in the DMs, right? It's just now I try to keep my key. Yeah, that's what I have to do now. I'm at a point that
We're
I
doing
have
these
to
things,
watch
eh?
what I leave on my page, and what I leave in my stories.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
Yeah. I
And,
mean,
and
it's
it's not only people, have in mind. Meta AI is on a rampage. I know at least 100 people that lost their account without
yeah.
being reported.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And a lot, I think a lot of it is very controversial in Instagram right now because a lot of people are blaming haters and saying, oh, somebody reported me and that. And it's like, I don't
No.
think so. You know,
No.
I think this is AI, and
Yeah.
they released a new round of bots, and they're going after the keywords. That's all they
Yeah.
need.
So I can give the people some advice if you want to stay out of trouble. This is why I got my account for 10 years and never got reported.
Yeah.
Don't use hashtag. Hashtag is the worst because it puts you into an algorithm. It puts you into a room. Right away, it puts you into a room. So if you look at all of my posts, all of them, zero hashtag.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
It's sad, but that's what flags the AI.
Yeah, I know. And I'm the hashtag queen, JM.
But you got a good horror because you never got into trouble, so. You know?
I've been put on blocks, but they've never removed my accounts.
Okay.
Right? I get blocks where you're not allowed to do anything for 30 days.
Not so fast. She's got a record.
Yeah, I got a record, but I've never lost my accounts.
Yep.
So they've never shut me down. So.
Yeah, so that's what it is about the great Ash Rosin, and
that's awesome.
Now like I took now I have the store is a lot of work, and the garden.
Yeah.
And
we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about Smoke Signals is having their ICC, the Indigenous Cannabis Cup. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the shop. We're going to talk about all that shit. But first, it's medication time.
Oh, yes.
Right. It's break time. While we take a few minutes to hear about a few of the other shows in our lineup here at the NOK Network.
Absolutely. We'll be back in about 4 minutes and 20 seconds, y'all. So please hang in there.
Advertising space available at NOK. Contact us for a rate sheet at knocknetwork.com. Send us a message on our social media platforms or email us at info@noknetwork.com.
Join us for NOK Network monthly specials, 12 months a year. Movie nights, spotlights on entertainment, and live on location coverage. Stay up to date about upcoming programming by subscribing to NOK Network on Rumble, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Twitch, and Facebook. Check out our webpage at www.noknetwork.com.
Hey, hi, my name is Jean-Marc AKA Sublimator Warrior, and I would like to welcome you to Smoke Signal in Tyendinaga.
One dab make your whole dome drip sweat. One dab make the homies all dip set. One dab, only really need one dab. One dab.
Smoke Signal is a medical dispensary where you can get all your products and needs.
Start vaping a whole bunch. Might just start laying up the blunts. God. Ooey, ooey, gooey, that's a sticky dab. Sticky dab. Might just have to put this one on Instagram. Go and hold it in, feel it in your ribs.
So come and check us out in Tyendinaga. 55 Highway 49 in Tyendinaga. It's on the res, and we're open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week.
Now we get back to the show.
And we're back from our medication session here on Peace News and Views.
I hope you'll tune into some of the other programs that are available here on the network, produced and aired on NOK. And check out our sponsors. You can check out their social media sites and web pages. Give them a like, give them a follow, and show them some love. 100%. We love our sponsors, including the guy that's in here tonight.
That's right.
He's such a cool dude, right?
Oh, absolutely. I'm so jealous that I wasn't there, listening to you guys tell stories of what was going on there. Looks like an awesome time with an awesome dude. And, even his tent was amazing. I mean, the whole setup, I'm just impressed with what I've seen.
Yeah, Sub is an amazing individual, and he really does. He gives everything his fucking all, man. I mean, if this guy is on board with something, he's all in. It's not skimming the surface here or anything. He ain't playing,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I love about him is his commitment. I mean, he's absolutely fabulous. Well, we can talk about him or we can talk with him. Let's bring him back in. What do you think?
Awesome.
All right.
Welcome back,
guys.
brother.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Oh, that was a good break.
We were talking about your tent. Let's take a look at a few of the shots from the weekend event. There's a whole bunch of people on the 10 hose rig there. Tara's leading the charge there on the end. But we had an absolute blast. Everybody was enjoying the Sublimator. I have sent diagrams. There's diagrams available online that explain exactly what a Sublimator dab rig is. And I've been sharing those diagrams and specs on this rig with my U.S. friends and counterparts down in the U.S. of A. Before we move on to the next conversation, can you explain to our viewers out there a little bit, Sub, what exactly is the Sublimator? How does it work?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Sublimator official pitch is Sublimator beyond vaporization. So Sublimator is simply different than vaporization. It's called biogasification. So let's talk about science, because this is what it is. Biogasification consists of taking a molecule and breaking down into multiple fragments,
Okay.
right? By doing so, your bloodstream absorbs more medicine, more molecule, because now they're smaller. So, for example, I've got a chart that I can share with you after that you see before it gets into the atomizer. It creates a whirlpool so fast when you pull, and it has a specific hole size at the bottom that breaks the smoke down into more a lighter smoke. But by doing so, when it hits your lung, it doesn't burn. Yes, you're gonna cough, maybe at my event, because I'm giving you the fire. But you're gonna cough maybe 1 or 2 times, then you're done.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna go, wow, with all the smoke that came out of my mouth, I thought I
Be on
was
the
done.
floor.
I thought I was gonna cough for like an hour, but
Yeah.
simply biogasification, those big hydrogen and oxygen tank that you see outside these hospitals.
Yeah.
The liquid doesn't go in like this. The hospital would blow out. It goes through biogasification before it goes in. That's why it's small molecule going in all these tubes in the hospital. So Enrico, which is the sublimator creator, which I can proudly say is from Quebec, he invented that in his basement with using Coca-Cola cap to make carb caps, making a hole in it.
Yeah.
He tried things and he ended up making his own nails and everything.
Nice.
And he said, listen, why don't we try biogasification with cannabis smoke? Let's see if it works. And it did. So this is why mainly he did that. It was just about getting approved by Health Canada. His purpose was to have the sublimator on each palliative care night table,
Yeah.
because people could still smoke with a whip at their pace, even if they have lung problem. It's going to help them. It's going to help them with their lung. Oh yeah, it's proven.
Yeah. Absolutely.
They tried it, right? And takes a lot of money to get approved by Health Canada.
Oh, sure.
So, and then COVID hit, and unfortunately, all the blueprints were made in China because he was ready to launch the 3.0, which was fully Bluetooth. No more wiring for the burner, for the end.
Wow.
Yeah. And then COVID hit, and he tried to ask US to do the same thing, and it was triple the price.
Yeah.
So he had to pull the plug, not permanently, but for now.
Yeah.
Because I know Enrico always have a trick in his pocket, and I'm pretty sure that we're going to see a 3.0. It's just a matter of months or years, but the blueprints are done. So
awesome. Well, I look forward to that. I mean, COVID fucked a lot of people.
Oh yeah, it did. We were ready to launch everything. The clothing was done. We were supposed to go to all the cups, cannabis, the Las Vegas Cup, all of them were supposed to go and promote the product. I was supposed to be on the road for a year, living my life, and this happened. So, you have to deal with it.
Yeah, but you know what? It's just delayed. It's not canceled. It's delayed.
Yeah, so that's what it is about the sublimator. So what is good about it? It's anything you're gonna put in there. It's good. So if you put the fire,
I love it.
So if you put the fire in, you're in for a treat in a way.
Yeah.
So that's what I have to tell people sometimes. Whoa, and they go like, "No, I'm not."
You don't know how much I dab. Yeah, not on this.
I tell them stop before an exhale, and when they exhale, usually they give me the whip right away. And they thank me for telling them because it's so smooth. It's so smooth that when you exhale, like I'm telling you, when they exhale, sometimes it's not them. It's like the wifey or the girlfriend looking at them like, "Oh, you're in deep shit, bro.
You are in trouble."
No, it's not happening.
That's amazing. And of course, you know, you always have the Sublimator booth set up at the Indigenous Cannabis Cup,
Yes.
which is coming up August the 15th to 16th. And it's basically, it's in the backyard of Smoke Signals, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be in the same area where it was all last year and everything, and it's gonna be it's gonna be a little bit smaller, I think, this year, but I think it's gonna be more. How can I say that? I think it's gonna be less commercial.
More
It's gonna be-
intimate.
Yeah, it's good. Exactly. That's what the word I was looking. It's going to be more intimate. It's been a year. We didn't have it last year, and something happened. Sorry, there was some issues that there was too much to deal with, and there was how can I say that there was. Some family issues. There was people that unfortunately passed away, and they had the family needed a break, a reset, and also there was some people waiting to give birth to a baby, and it was just not the right timing, and that's okay. That's
Yeah,
fine.
absolutely. Take a break.
You know? Absolutely. That was more than prescribed. You know, like this first, family first, always.
Absolutely, 100%.
So yeah, this year it's going to be more intimate, but it's happening. There's camping, there's going to be music, and like I said, anybody interested to have any news about that, make sure to hit up Jamie. Jamie, you can hit him up on Facebook on his account, Smoke Signal account on Facebook. It has a cartoon face, right? And you can email him into dragginghorn@gmail.com. And I can give you the link later if you want to post it.
I will put it up. Yeah, I will absolutely. I'll put it up in the comments on the post later.
Just read out.
It's here on the poster as well. Dragginghorns@gmail.com. And there's also a cell number there. You can check out the cell number. I spoke to Jamie just yesterday, I believe, and I left him a message, and he recontacted me. Good. So we were able to connect over that. So I will be attending. I'll be coming down on the 14th, and I'm bringing the RV, and I'll be covering the event for NOK.
Cool, right on.
Yeah, I believe Ellie is going to be there as well, and we've just hired Ellie. Actually, she's graciously accepted a position here at NOK Network with us to be our live on location reporter. So she'll be covering the event with me as well.
All right, and if you still need a place to set up your studio, you can use my part of my store.
You're a darling. Thank you. I appreciate you.
And my router, I bought a new router, and it's very, it's covering, like, I would say at least 800 feet.
Nice. And I've upgraded as well. I don't have to bring my big freaking tower. I have a laptop.
Here you go.
2 years ago, I walked into the store and I had my fucking tower, right? Yeah. And like, I gotta put this somewhere, man. I gotta go live. This is gonna be my home base for StreamYard, right? And he let me put the whole fucking thing in his store. I have a laptop this year, so way easier.
That's good.
That'll help for sure.
Yeah, and if you want, I can get you plugged directly, a cable directly in your laptop if you want.
Awesome. So that's the home base for StreamYard, and then I pop in and out on the phones when I'm out in the thing, just in case I drop signal. If the laptop is carrying the feed as the home base, then even if my phone drops, the feed won't drop, and it'll stay going that way, right? So it just comes in handy when you're when you're out on the phone, right?
Yeah.
Having a base of operations. Yeah, I always enjoyed ICC. I like the aspect of the camping, right? I mean, so many of the other events that we attend in Toronto, they're day events. They're either for the day or for the evening. You know, you're out of there by 10 or 11 o'clock. Usually at night is the latest, but usually they end at like 5 or 6 in the afternoon, right? This one, you get more of a one-on-one. You get to build relationships. It's that networking, right? That happens after hours when the vendors are closed. We're at the fire and we're talking about the day, you know. That makes all the difference, I think.
I can't wait. This year is going to be so cool.
Yeah.
It's going to be real nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The networking is so important at these events because when they're happening, when the gates are open, we're busy, right?
Exactly.
I mean, you're busy with your clients that are at your booth. You're busy with, you know, running around and making sure everything is going the way it's supposed to be going and getting people what they need as the event organizer. You know, for me, I'm press. Well, I'm busy. I'm trying to cover everything to make sure that I get you guys the proper coverage on all of the key aspects and being in 15 places at once and talking to 12 people. So you don't get that one-on-one camaraderie that you can get after the gates close.
Yeah, I mean, like it's really you know, each time it does happen, I feel like a kid. You know, when you go to a campground and you gotta go home after crying your life because you're leaving all your friends you spend the summer with. I feel the same thing when this stuff ends. You know, I don't want this to end. All these people there. You know, we laughed all weekend. Some of them do workshops. I know there's going to be workshops this time, and you know the friendship is so strong that when you leave this place, you're on a pink cloud for weeks.
Yeah. You really are. It's a great event with great networking. Sorry, go ahead, Steve-O.
I was saying that sounds amazing. It sounds like an event I would definitely love to go to.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Well, there's a lot of people flying in.
Nice. I'm excited. I can't wait to see everybody. I'm excited. I recruited my girlfriend to drive my RV down there. I was like, okay, I'll pay your way in. I'll get you stoned all weekend and I'll feed you. You got to drive the fucking thing for me, right?
Make sure to make a checkup on the Harvey before you leave, right?
Yes.
You don't want to have any problems.
No, we do that at the start of every year and at the start of every trip. Steve gives it all the once over and he makes sure that we're all okay and everything is good and ready to go. So
So have in mind, when you come with your Harvey, I'm gonna have you set up where I used to have my trailer before I brought it near to the store. You're gonna have a 50 amp plug.
Nice.
For your trailer. For your Harvey. You got a 30 and a 20 amp plug. It's a post. You just back up right in the back of the garage. You level yourself and you plug. Boom.
Awesome. Oh, thank you.
For RVs.
Oh, nice. You are awesome. Thank you. I so appreciate you so very much.
It's under shade. There's 3 all around.
Nice. I won't sweat my boobs off in there then.
We'll make sure the grass is cut there before you get there.
Oh, you are so amazing. I love you so much. You're just too damn good to me, my friend. It's a really cool event. And I look forward to it every year. I understand why it was postponed last year. I mean, family first, of course. But, you know, it absolutely left a hole in the summer. I missed it. I really did.
And so do I. And this is why the hype is there. I mean, it's really something that I'm looking forward to, and for the next 2 weeks until then, we're going to be blasting it everywhere. Like
Nice.
crazy. Yeah.
Nice. People can attend. You can buy tickets in advance, or you can buy them at the gate. And there is also a cannabis cup attached to this. So it is the ICC, the Indigenous Cannabis Cup. The event is that we're talking about, that's kind of a bonus. But there is a cup that takes place. And you've got several categories here: indica, sativa, hybrid, hash, extract, outdoor, edible, topical, and CBD product. That's interesting that you have outdoor as a category, eh?
Yeah, what's that all about?
Well,
What were you thinking?
Well, like I said, there's a lot of category there. There's a lot of opportunity for some company to, it could be a craft company, either big, whatever size company. This could be the start of some good adventure for yourself. Because I've seen some people hooking up together, and now they're like supplying big major. Just look at the cafe in Toronto, bro. This place is, whew,
Yeah, cafe is huge
it's
now.
like a shopping center.
Yeah, cafe is absolutely huge. That guy, I mean,
Oh yeah,
he's ambitious, that's for sure.
yeah, and you know why I do respect this guy, because he, as soon as he shut down, he's open the day after. Listen, they put a brick wall up in
I
front
know.
of the store.
I know.
Brick wall, like
When he
those big
hired that
stones.
crane to come and
Yeah,
move
he
that
went the
shit,
day
that was
after with
fucking
a crane, and
hilarious.
he took them all out. And we're
So
back
SteveO,
open.
just to fill you in, you know those big fucking sort of triangle shaped stones they
Yeah.
put on the highway when they're doing
Jersey.
construction to close a lane, right? Okay. The cops, he had an illegal dispensary that he was operating. He calls himself Cafe. Wes, his name is. And he calls himself Cafe. And the cops came and they shut it down. They raided him. They took all his product. They shut it down. But he would just like open up an hour later. So the cops came back, shut him down this one day. They're like, we're stopping you, you bastard. And they got those construction things that you see on the highway, 30 of them. And they piled them up in front of the fucking store so nobody could get in the store.
Yeah.
Wes, being the businessman that he is, he's, I got you. And he got on the phone and he hired a fucking crane. And he picked them all up and he put them gently and neatly down in the alleyway right beside his building. And he told the cops, yeah, you can come get your shit. It's over there. And he opened his fucking store.
Yeah.
Wow.
And since a couple of months, they've issued news that they're not going to be enforcing these dispensaries. They didn't get any shut down since then because, listen, they don't even have money budget to go after fentanyl. They're wasting money on weed.
They can't.
That's what I'm telling you. So it stopped. Now he's good.
Now he's good. He's just operating now because
And
they
I'm
don't
really
have
happy for
budget.
him because he stood up, and that's his reward.
Well, he knows his budget is larger than theirs.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's that, right? But yeah, so check out ICC. It is happening August the 15th to the 16th. NOK Network will be in the house on the grounds covering the event live as well. Jean-Marc, you are a pleasure to talk to. I know your lovely wife is in the background saying, what the hell, you're not done yet? What's going on? Hi, hon. We're almost done. I'm going to give them back to you in a sec here. We have reached the portion of the show that we like to call shout out time. We're going to cue the chickens. All right, Dan. How did people get a hold of you and plug anything? Did we lose you? There you
Yeah,
are.
I can hear you now. Do you
Okay.
hear me?
Yep, we got you. So yeah,
Okay.
tell people how to get a hold of you and plug all the stuff that you want to plug. Tell people anything that you want to tell them.
Okay, well, yeah. So, like Kim was telling, ICC is the next big event on the land. It's August 15, 16. You're welcome to come camping and enjoy yourself. And also, there's going to be more info coming up on the upcoming weeks and days about the cup. And yeah, like I said, it's everybody that's interested to enter or either just come, have a booth, network. Make sure to hit up the info that Kim is going to leave you after the show. And also, feel free to come and say hi at the store if you're going to come by, because it's going to be just next to the store, like Kim was saying, in the back of on the upper section.
Yeah, absolutely. Go and check out Smoke Signals. Y'all know the address. You hear it every show on our ad. You know where he's at in Tyendinaga Mohawk Territory. So go
Yeah.
on down and say hi to JM, Mr. Sublimator Warrior himself at Smoke Signals, and we will see you all at the Cannabis Cup. Thank you so much for joining us.
It was all my
It's a pleasure. It's absolutely. Final thoughts, Steve-O?
Well, you know, every time we have an update, you guys create more memories, more fun, you know, all kinds of stuff. So, you know, I just wish you nothing but good luck in the future and continue to help people the way you are, sir. You are very well respected.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you for the kind words.
Absolutely. 100% couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you so much, everybody out there in internet land, for joining us for our conversation with the one and only Sublimator Warrior, Jean-Marc LaRose. Steve-O, take us home.
Absolutely. He says that, Joshua says that you have the greatest jingle ever from your commercial, by the way.
Oh, yeah. That's Josh White from Marijuana Maintenance Program down in the US of A.
Yeah,
He loves your song on your show, on your commercial.
Oh,
Yeah, that's cool.
Absolutely.
The motherfucking dab man, eh?
Yeah.
The dab man.
The dab man.
So thanks for tuning in, everyone. And we'll see you again next week with another very special guest here on Peace News and Views on NOK Network. Good night, everyone. Peace.
Good night. Peace.
Let's all go into pot, whether we like it or not. Best I can tell, the world's gone to hell, and we're sure gonna miss it a lot. All the whiskey in Lynchburg, Tennessee, just couldn't fill the spot. I got $100 bill, man, you can keep your pills, man. It's all going to pot. It's all going to pot, whether we like it or not. Best I can tell, the world's gone to hell, and we're sure gonna miss it a lot. All the whiskey in Lynchburg, Tennessee, just couldn't fill the spot. I got $100 bill, man, you can keep your pills, man. It's all going to pot. I got $100 bill, man, you can keep your pills, man. It's all going to pot.